This is Glenn, he's a thief, and he's called Dragonborn. This is Mirak, he's a jerk, he wants to take over Nern. And this island, it seems, ain't big enough for two. So it's up to Glenn to find Mirak and skew. Or him with an arrow or something, I don't know.
Hello! Welcome back to Skyrim Dragonborn DLC. I'm SOENJAY and I'm here with my character Glenn, who has taken off his hood so that way you can see his glorious mustache and hair. Now last time, we had to go talk to Neloth, was the last thing that Storm told us to go do. However, I also do have some other things that I'd like to get done before I go talk to Neloth, such as cleansing the rest of these stones, and perhaps killing General Falk's Carius. As you can see on the map, the rest of these stones are pretty spread out. There's one over here on the western side of the island. There's one right down next to where Neloth is going to be. There's one pretty close to where I am right now at the Skull Village. And then lastly, there's one all the way back down by Raven Rock. And killing General Falk's Carius, that is also down by Raven Rock. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here, then straight west, then down the coastline, head through Raven Rock, kill Falks, and then hit the last stone on my way to see Neloth, so that way I can just make a big loop around the island, just maximize efficiency. Now based on killing the guardian thingy at the last stone, I can't imagine the other stones would be too different from that process. Go find the stone, shout at it, kill the guardian thing that spawns. So I'm just gonna make a montage out of it. So that's it. I have cleansed all five different stones around the entire island, and also they've been giving me certain powers, like Bones of the Earth, ignore 80% of physical damage for 30 seconds. They're single-use things, so they're kind of like when you get a blessing from a shrine, although they don't run out after time, you just use them once and then you can go and recharge them. And also I can have more than one, so I've got like this one, and then I've got Conjure Werebear, that's interesting. North Wind, 20 points of frost damage, Sun Flare, Fiery Explosion, and then Waters of Life. Oh, that one's a good one, heals. So these are pretty cool, I gotta remember that I have these. Now I'm really close to Neloth's Tower. I'm really close. But I want to go to Fort Frostmoth first. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. Okay. What is this thing? I can't keep going until I find out what this thing is.
I'm guessing you've never seen a silt strider before.
A silt strider. No, sir, I cannot say that I have. Holy crud. This is like... What? This is like a vehicle of some sort, but it's an animal? That's so cool! Let me talk to this guy. Get out of the way, Dash. Get out of the way, Dash.
From that look on your face, I'm guessing you've never seen a silt strider before.
No, I didn't know this was a thing. What is this?
This is Dusty. I personally trained her from a lava. Feels like a lifetime ago now. She hasn't been in travelling condition for quite a while now. I've tried to let her go off on her own, but she insists on staying here.
Okay. So, how do you survive out here?
We get by trading odds and ends with the locals. I've decided to stay here and make sure she passes in peace. It's the least I can do for her. Silt striders are pretty rare now.
Well, you don't say. I haven't seen anything. Can you tell me more about Dusty?
What would you like to know?
Well, I want to know... Why were they so rare?
The blast from the volcano wiped most of them out. Found Dusty in a small cave on Vardenfell. Silt strider cocoons are pretty tough.
What are they used for?
Mostly for transporting goods and people. They were pretty commonplace in Morrowind, but that was ages ago. A silt strider carapace is so strong it can withstand the harshest of weather. Even the legendary sandstorms of Vardenfell's Molag Armor region were said to barely make a dent in them.
That's pretty cool, man. Alright.
Alright.
Alright. What have you got for sale? Actually, you know what? Before I ask you what you've got for sale, let me just wow you with my stuff, like Cicero's clothes, and the Guildmaster's hood, and my necklace of extreme haggling, so that way I can just milk you for every septim you're worth.
Take a look.
Oh, he's only got 100 gold anyways. You have anything good? Emperor Parasol Moss. I have no idea what that is, but it's only 1 septim, so I'm gonna buy it. And Netch Jelly. And Ash Creep Clusters? I've never seen any of these things. I've seen Scathecraw before. And of course I'll buy your iron and silver so I can transmute it into gold. Ooh. I don't know what this is, but it looks unique, so I'm gonna buy it. Then I'm gonna sell you all these circlets and stuff that I've been finding. Well, Dusty, it was nice meeting you. You are quite the specimen. That is a really weird and cool looking thing, this Silt Strider. Wow. Oh, Ash spawn. Just run. I don't feel like fighting him right now. Or these aren't Ash spawn. What are those things? They're exploding, whatever they are. I feel like for science I should get off and kill one of them. Flame-cloaked spider. Oh, I don't like that. I'm on fire. I swear one of them exploded, though. That was weird. Oh, and they just break up into a million pieces, and I can't loot them? What about you? Hey. Ow. I can't loot that either. Huh. Alright, that looks like Fort Frostmoth over there. I think I'll stay off the horse for now, so try to get a little bit of an element of surprise. I should probably put my torch away. Is there a way in that I can, like, jump over the wall, maybe? Reckon I could make this jump? Huh! Oh, that was close. Huh! There we go. Okay, I made it. Where's the bad guys? There's a bad guy. What is this arrow? A Reekling spear? Excuse me? Those are like arrows? I had to kill some Reeklings on my montage. I don't know if that was actually included in the montage. They only do 10 damage. They're not very good. Give me back my ebony arrows. Looks like there's ash spawn over there. Right, because ash spawn are the things that attacked me when I got the note about this place. So of course it'd be filled with ash spawn. What else would it be filled with? Oh, hi. I'll take that. I'll take you out. Oh, he moved. Oh, I still got him. We're good. Not bad at all. They see me rolling.
Men, an invader has entered the fort.
What?
Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!
Okay. That's weird. Like, I can hear the guy and it sounds like he's right on top of me. Hey, bud. What you doing? You coming at me with your scary axe? Oh, you're not doing that. Well, I was gonna insult him that he missed, but then I missed, so we're kind of even. Where are you, friendo? You gotta get better at your aiming, punk. Where did he die? Where's his ash pile? Whoa! Well, there's a lot of ash spawn around here. This fort stretches for quite a ways. Hello. Please, go away. Yeah, wow, there's a lot of stuff around here. There's a big fort. Alright, well, it seems there's two areas here. Oh, that requires a key. Okay, well, I guess I have to go in this way. And they're crawling right out of the ground. That's terrifying. And I'm just lost. I don't even know which way to go. There's left, there's right, I think there was a straight. There's a chest that needs to be unlocked and stolen from. Well, technically I guess it's not really stealing from if nobody owns it. Or at least if the people who own it are bandits and I don't care about them. All sorts of great stuff in there. Any more ash spawn? Oh, that sounds terrifying. Is that just an ash spawn? No! Don't detect me! I hate you! Go away!
Good day, sir!
Get down those stairs, son! I don't want to bother with you. Come here. Come on back. Come back into my hallway of happiness. And arrows. Many arrows. Oh, there's two of you. And by two of you, I meant I always knew there were two enemies. I just didn't realize they were both immolators. These big, tough guys. Oh, hey. Not so big and tough now, are we, huh? Dope. Oh. Something interesting in there, eh? Behind a master lock door, you say? Well, while I don't have any skills in lockpicking because I find them to be rather useless, I do have the Guildmaster's gloves, and I do have Croesus. That's why I'm carrying around all this extra apparel and garbage that seemingly might seem pretty useless. All has a use. I've got my alchemy gear, I've got my selling gear, got my archery gear, lockpicking gear, all sorts of stuff. And I tried my best to keep it all light armor so it doesn't weigh a whole bunch. But some of them are heavy armor, like I believe my alchemy gauntlets are ebony. But that's just because they were the best ones that I could find. Alright, looks like we're down to one passageway. I should also switch my apparel back to my archery gear. Okay. Searching these coffins, nothing really. Ragged robes. Why does it default to the Reekling Spear? I don't want that. What if I favorite ebony arrows? Would it default to ebony arrows if I favorited them? Really? How is that not a sneak attack? Eh, whatever.
Good day, sir!
Wow, he didn't lose, like, any health from that. I figured he'd lose a little bit more. You know, it kind of sucks that I didn't get the sneak attack, but at the same time, I'm just getting more archery experience by shooting them over and over again. These guys don't pose much of a threat, so I'm not really too worried about it. This room looks suspicious. What have we got here? An apothecary's satchel, a knapsack with the key, and also a jade and sapphire circlet. I guess there's nothing to be afraid of in this room. Sword of the Ocean. Oh, yeah, I do have water magic as well as a mod, so you wouldn't find this isn't part of the DLC, like, water enchanted stuff. I don't actually end up using most of the water enchanted stuff, but I don't know why. I just left the mod on. So we've got Ildari's Journal. Value 125, not bad. It's been almost a month since unearthing the crypt at Fort Frostmoth, and I haven't seen a single spark of life in the General's remains. Grafting the heartstone to the subject is proving much more difficult than I originally anticipated. I've used almost every method I can think of, and still there's no sign of reanimation. At this point, it could be years before I make any progress, which is time that I just can't afford right now. If my vengeance is to come to fruition, I need results. If not, I may need to resort to more drastic measures. So, Ildadi, whatever whose journal this is trying to reanimate General Falks. It finally appears that I'm making some progress. After my latest experiment, General Carius's eyes briefly opened, and he moved his arms. It lasted for less than a few moments, but it's still the first sign of progress I've seen since I arrived here. A few of my assistants were insisting that I was imagining things, but I dismissed them for their insolence. They won't be bothering anyone ever again. Whoa! He just, like, freaking killed those guys? They're like, no, nothing happened. No, you're stupid. I made progress. Die. This guy's pretty hardcore. Day 55. General Carius awoke fully today. He bolted upright after my incantations and began staggering around like a blind man. He seemed to ignore my commands. In fact, hearing my voice seems to increase his hostility. I was able to remove the heartstone before he became violent. But this isn't a result that I expected. Even though he's able to be awakened, I feel as though the real work has just begun. Day 59. The General is still unable or unwilling to listen to my commands. He's acting increasingly paranoid and appears to have his own free will. He's convinced that I'm a spy or the enemy, and I've had to restrain him to prevent him from outright attacking me. This is becoming intolerable. I'm beginning to wonder if someone with a heartstone can be commanded at all. If my experience with General Carius fail, I may have to resort to self-experimentation, something I've been avoiding for a long time. And that's all she wrote. Or he, I don't really know. So whoever's down here is trying to revive General Falks, but General Falks ain't having none of it. I have a feeling I'm probably going to need to fight both of them. Oh, hello, how's it going? You certainly look like a General Falks to me. How about an arrow to the chest? Now watch this. Is someone there? No. No one's there. Oh, it must have been the wind! Bam! Not bad at all. So this guy's got a heartstone in his heart. Also, he is not a dark elf, so what I said before in one of the previous episodes is completely false. There's no plausible way that he could have lived this long. Also another Frostmoth key. Champion's Cudgel. 50% chance for each fire or element of fire, frost, and shock to do 20 points of damage. 25 points of damage. I cannot read. I just read the whole journal, but I just can't read anything now. I am not going to use this at all, but that's a really cool enchantment, and I wonder if you can disenchant it. So I'm going to take it. Because that would be cool to, like, put on my knife or something. Also, I see you under there, health potion.